If you wake up with achy feet, maybe like a stabbing pain in your foot, or it hurts when you're trying to walk, maybe in your heel or your whole of your foot, you're not alone. It is quite common. And in this video, I'm going to show you a natural way that you can release that pain so that you can wake up and not feel the pain and walk without that pain. So hello, my name is Catherine and I support people to free themselves from pain so that they can move pain-free every day. So let's get started. There are 26 bones in the feet, and that means that if we're not conscious of the way that we're walking, standing, sitting, these bones can fall out of alignment easily. Now the feet are the furthest away from the diaphragm, and the diaphragm sends that blood and oxygen to all of the cells. So when we don't breathe diaphragmatically, the feet aren't getting the blood and oxygen that it needs to function properly. This means that the fascia can hold the feet out of alignment with a strong force. And then when we're not breathing diaphragmatically, that blood and oxygen can't get to the feet. And so this affects the whole of the body. I remember seeing my youngest son when he was little walking bare feet, and every single toe was moving. I remember that baby toe especially going out to the side to support him, to give him that balance that he needed. This is what we all should have and what changes over time. When we are walking, we're meant to push off from our toes so that each toe is helping us move correctly, keeping that alignment. But when our feet are stuck in shoes and we can't move our toes because they're crammed in, because shoes, not all shoes, are feet shaped, and with the shoe compressing on the toes, we're not able to move the toes and feel as we're walking. Now, I've struggled for as long as I can remember with not being able to find the right pair of shoes to fit my feet. Now, what I didn't realise was that the shoes I was trying to fit my feet in were actually shoe-shaped and not feet-shaped. So now that I've found a pair of shoes, a company that makes feet-shaped shoes, my feet can breathe, they can move freely, and I'm not getting the pain and discomfort that I used to get. So when we breathe diaphragmatically in through the nose, our belly comes out through the nose, our belly goes small, imagining the belly button touching the back of the spine. We are feeding the body with all the oxygen that it needs, sending that oxygen, rich blood to all the areas of the body. So when we are chest breathing, the feet and also the hands are not getting that blood and oxygen to them. That's why we can get cold feet or cold hands, and that's why we get issues in our hands and our feet. So in order to strengthen the feet, we need to be looking at our posture. We need to be looking at the way that we are standing. Are our feet facing forward? Are they out to the side? Are they turned in? So our feet should be face forward. We should have our legs hip distance apart. So we don't want them to be shoulder width apart, it should be where our hips are. And we want to have a slight bend in the leg. We don't want to be hyperextending. In my next video, I'll go through a routine that you can use each day to help you with the pain. So I'll leave you with one technique that you can do straight away to help get rid of that pain. So what you want to do is you want to get 1 or 2 fingers and you want to be pushing down in between each toe. So you want to have some pressure in there, but you want to be breathing diaphragmatically. And you want to hold for a minimum of 3 minutes in between each toe and then move to the next toe. When we breathe diaphragmatically, we connect to that pain. We're releasing the fascia that is stuck in between the toes. Once you've done the one foot, stand up, grip the toes, grip the arch, and hold that for 10 breaths. Then move on to the next foot and do 3 minutes in between each toe. If you can't use your fingers or you can't get down to your feet, you can use a wooden dowel or something long to get in between the toes to help you, or someone else can also help you as well. You will notice a difference straight away. So remember to subscribe and you'll get notified when my next video is released, which will show you that daily routine that you can use to release that fascia in your feet. Thanks for watching.